Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. So, this is for the second round of the Commentator competition. But before I get into what I wanted to talk about, I first needed to thank some people, only because everyone seemed to be doing this in the last round, and I forgot to do that, and I feel terrible. So, again, me being the master of doing things late, I'm going to try to come back around and do all this. So first off, I'd like to thank Ibex 1779, aka Ibex, aka the model 1779. Fuck the 1880 with range. You know, I know he's busy. You know, I like to thank for his time, because I know he's busy out there shooting goats with his submachine guns or whatever they do out in the Swiss Alps. But you know what? I like to thank him for taking time out of his busy day from goat shooting to come out to support, you know, to host this whole thing. And it's fantastic. It's great. Love it. I'd also like to thank Agradac #1. I know that he's busy with his with his collection of ant farms, and I know that's a very, very difficult thing to do, just to collect many, many ant farms. But I like to thank him for taking time out of his busy day, out of his busy life, to do this, to be a judge for this competition. Another judge I'd like to thank is Camilla, aka Cameron, aka Cameron, aka Cameron, because people can't enunciate her E and R properly in her name. I know she's busy trying to be a Navy SEAL. You know, she's busy out there. She always tells me she's busy out there doing a push-up or walking downstairs. But anyway, you know what? Fuck that. I like to thank her for her time. I'd also like to thank Commander Pixel, aka the Jack of Hearts, aka the Jack of Diamonds, because I know that he's busy with his weasel collection. I know he's up to like 48 weasels, but you know what? That's cool. I understand it's also a very difficult thing to do. I've tried to catch a weasel myself. That right there is ridiculous. So I'd like to thank him taking his time from doing, from doing that to being here. I'd also like to thank Jordan the Gamer, aka Jordan, aka Horden, aka the British Mobster. I know that he's busy trying to be, you know, part of that. You know, he wants to be MI6, you know, trying to be, you know, James Bond. He's training and doing all that. Shout out to Bullet Shower for just trolling. Holla at your boy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, Horden is trying to be, you know, James Bond. You know, 008. Fuck 007. But you know what? Again, I'd like to thank him for taking time out of his busy day to be able to do that. All right, so I mentioned Ibex, I mentioned the judges. I also like to thank Junkyard 129 for being the grand prize, having a Dual-Comm with him. You know, that's awesome. You know, someone that has 100,000 plus subscribers, being able to help out the little folks like myself and everyone else in this competition. So aside from that, I got other people to thank too. I'd like to thank my mother, who told me I couldn't do this because she thought this was stupid because I'm just putting videos on the internet. I actually haven't talked to her yet, but you know what? That's what she would probably say. I'd like to thank my father for telling me that even though that I'm making videos, at least I'm not out in the streets doing drugs. Thanks, old man. I'd like to thank my real parents for, you know, not throwing me in the trash can when I was born, because, you know, I'm adopted and everything. You know how it goes, right? Right? No one? Whatever. Anyway, I'd also like to thank Jesus. Yeah, and the devil. Can't forget that devil too. I'd also like to thank Hogwarts, you know, in that they let me in their school, because I also actually, I need to flip that, me back it up a little bit. I'd like to thank Yoda for telling me to go find the one ring to rule them all, just so I can meet up with Gandalf, who got me into Hogwarts. So you know what? I need to holler at all of them right there. I much appreciate it. I'd also like to thank Notch. Yeah, that's right. I'm thanking Notch. Why? Because he made this therapeutic, rage-inducing, very awesome game. I forgot what it was called already. Minesweeper, I think. Anyway, I'd also like to thank my left hand for them lonely nights. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd also like to thank Epic Mealtime for telling me about bacon. And now, oh, well, the game's already over. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, I'll see you later.